Hey everyone, and welcome to World of Tanks 8.4. I just want to show you a few quick things here that came out in the patch, just so that you all know. I'm just going to work my way through them all. I'm not going to, super my way up to the, crazy tier 10 TD here. But as you can see here, the battle tutorials in the game now. I had a video on that earlier, just a simple how to play World of Tanks, which that'll help new players get in there and learn the game. But additionally, British now have a TD line to play, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock that tank, and I will end up purchasing him in a bit. And in addition, there are two new light tanks for the Germans, a Panzer II G and a Panzer I. So I'm going to probably unlock both of them and play my way up just to see what they're like, just to have them and have fun with them. So I'll go ahead and do that for at least the Panzer I, and we'll take a look here at the Panzer II G, and yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and grab that thing too, why not? Alright, so gonna go ahead and jump in with these tanks and see how they interact in my first go around, and then we'll, in addition to this Panzer I-C here, after the Panzer I, so go ahead and hop in, have a little fun, and we'll go from there. Alright, so starting off, I went ahead and grabbed the Universal Carrier with the 2-pounder. Of course, once you upgrade it enough and get the 8-pounder on it, it gets a whole lot better. But, I mean, we'll give it a shot as is now. Looks like it has pretty good, what do you want to call that? Gun traverse there. You can go back and forth a pretty good distance. I'd say at least 45 degrees from the front. So, not bad at all. Accuracy seems fairly tight for very long range, but we'll have to see just how well it does. Penetration and damage, yeah, it's alright for its tier, but once I can get those upgraded cannons, they'll be much better. Let's go ahead and see if we can't sneak a shot in there, just see how accurate it is. Not bad at all, actually. So yeah, I was actually impressed. First shot was a hit. I was not expecting that, to be honest. So we'll have to play around a little bit more there, see what we think of it here. Of course, we are playing on Campanova, so not a whole lot we can do about it. Man, I'm able to just sling these right through the windows. Just like that. Okay, so I lie. This gun is pretty impressive in terms of its accuracy there. I am quite surprised. I didn't think it would be able to do that, but hey, I stand corrected. This thing is very accurate. So I am quite content with the fact that I was able to put it through 2 windows, mind you. 2 different windows. So not a whole little, not bad. Again, sadly we're on Campanova, so I can see this battle taking its sweet time, and not a whole lot we can do about that. Because I'm also trying to figure out how to fix something else, but I'm not worried. We will deal with that in a bit. Okay, that's what I did wrong. I'll have to deal with that later. Okay, so I was just looking at why XVM isn't working, and there's a new XVM stat to go. I've downloaded the 3.5 test, so I need to download the 1.3 XVM stat for it. So that's where I went wrong. Okay. Easy fix. We'll restart after this match. But, alas, I am the only one looking on this flank. So where is everybody? Of course, Campanova is Campanova. It's a slow little battle, as always. Nope, we just lost somebody. I wish I could see where we lost them from. As you can see, I installed a few of the mods. I took them back. I didn't like that whole map with the range and everything else thing. I'm strange like that. I guess maybe I should like it, but I just didn't. I figured, hey, there's a reason why I don't have it. So, I don't know. It wasn't sending me. I kind of like the map as is. Maybe I might pick it back up. Don't know. Because I do kind of like the ability to know what tank is where. That does make a big difference. But the whole line thing, not really a big fan of that. The thing's kind of ugly and annoying. But maybe I'll put it back in there. I don't know. We'll see. I easily could throw it back in there. We do need to get prepped, though, for these guys coming down this hill. That's a lot of people. And I don't want to be standing out where I'm at. I need to get behind some cover. Because I'm going to get shot in the side. And it's going to suck. That's about the only rhyming and songing I can do. Oh, God, there's a tank behind me. Yeah, let's just run this way. Hope for the best. Hope that somebody else takes them out. Come on, spin around. Come on, spin faster. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We have a 2-second reload. And I'm going to try to hit these guys the best I can. Why isn't this Panzer I? Oh, he's shooting stuff. I don't know if he can actually see him, though. So let's go ahead and try this one again. We'll have to use my sneaky abilities here to try and get just little bits of shots on them, which I don't see them. Okay, so let's go ahead and back up, spin around. We need to take out these targets. Rawr.
They got our loader.
Oh, nuts.
Gotcha.
Alright, so they got my loader, so let's go ahead and put you back in there. Alright, let's keep backing up a bit here. I took a massive hit that I didn't want to take. Alright, where is this 2-pounder? He's dead. Okay, let's spin back around. Keep backing up. Got the Panzer I over there. Looks like the Panzer I has autocannons. And I don't know what else. But yeah, I took a massive hit that I shouldn't have, but that was my own fault. I should have really paid a little more attention to that one. Alright, I actually can see him. Kind of. Well, yes and no. If my bullets would only curve downward, I could hit them. That's a lot of tanks there. Oh, no, not to back up. Alright, so we gotta be very careful. Alright, now herein lies the problem, is I gotta keep firing as I move back. Nope, got killed. Can only do so much. There was quite a bit of them. But, I mean, not bad. I really like this tank. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually fantastic. And I don't know if it was just me or if it was the team I was playing against. But, hot damn. That was quite a little impressive stunt that I did there. So to really swing that one around pretty well. So hopefully we finish this one up real quick. We'll see what my team ends up doing here. Yeah, so I'm kind of in love with that little thing. That's a great tier 2. I might end up keeping that thing for a little bit and having that as a nice fun tier 2 tank to run around with, because that was fantastic. Of course, I'm not too keen on upgrading it completely and getting put into higher matches, but for its first run, pretty satisfied with it. It did fantastic. I did great. I just wish I didn't get stuck out in the open like I did and take hits from things, but hey, I'm not gonna argue. Did pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording here, and we will resume once we get out of this battle here. Alright, so the team was able to hunt him down, and we did pretty good. I got second class in my first game there, so I'm gonna keep playing this thing. I definitely want to get mastery because, well, quite honestly, they have a competition going on where the top 100 people per tank for the new stuff get gold and whatnot else, and I kind of want to compete in that, you know. I never really put forth that much effort into that sort of stuff, but hey, it'll be fun. So that's what I'm probably going to work on. I'll upgrade this tank and then, yeah, go at it. Alright, so let's move on to one of the other tanks, shall we? Alright, so now I'm in the Panzer I here, and I've upgraded the gun to the max, I've upgraded the engine a bit. All this stuff was actually already unlocked for me, so not too sure as to what I unlocked it from, but I unlocked it nonetheless. And so now we get to have a little bit of fun with this thing. And this thing is a pretty fantastically awesome tank. Just the only issue is that it's a rapid fire gun, so long range, not gonna happen. So I went ahead and equipped the, what is this thing called? It's the 2cm something or other. So we're just gonna have to start plowing through enemies and seeing what happens. Of course, at range,
Enemy armor is hit.
well, it's not doing bad. So it does hit hard, hits fast, did quite a bit of damage there actually. Just not exactly, I don't know, accurate per se. Wish I killed that guy, but I mean, the 2-pounder hit him. Gotta give him credit. There's a 2-pounder with an upgraded gun. Now I was actually looking around at the stats of the 2-pounders, and I was like, not too fond of the upgraded one. Not the first one anyway. It's the Mark 1 that seems to be a little better. The Mark 2 is a little inaccurate. And I really like the accuracy that the other one was doing, plus the fire rate. I could put out about the same DPS with a heck of a lot more accuracy, and it just seemed to look a little better in my opinion. But again, that's just my opinion of it. Now I don't want to go out there. I don't like this map. It's Campanova. Give me Italy. But yeah, so I wasn't too fond of the way it looks, so I'm not going to upgrade it yet. I'm going to stick with the other one, see how I like it. And yeah, I'm going to play around with the Panzer I here, because it's kind of a cool tank, and it fires fast. And rapid fire tanks are always sweet. Just I wish I penetrated that guy a little more and got all the damage in the kill. But I didn't, so is what it is. Now let's go ahead and move on out here. Now, how much you want to bet there'd be no way in heck I could actually hit that guy? I wonder what the actual range on this thing is. It's probably nothing fantastic, but we'll see. That guy's getting shredded by something. So we'll go ahead and move over this way to get prepared for whatever's out there. I can't see what's out there, but it don't mean much, because I'm sure whatever it is, it's going to be rough. Oh, look, it's a T1E6. So, no. He is outside of my maximum range. That little red dot just tells me right there, and there's a fire engine running past my house. But yeah, that max range there indicates to me that I couldn't hit him even if I wanted to, because I don't have the range. So we're going to have to move up a little bit, see what sort of trouble, and God, I don't want to do this. What sort of mayhem we can cause here. Looks like we have 2 guys running across the board there. But yeah, rapid fire tanks like the PZ-1 are definitely meant to get up close. You cannot, I repeat, cannot fire at long range with a rapid fire gun. It just does not work. You actually do get that little indicator saying that you can't do that. Whereas that one, I could have, in theory, made it, but the chances of actually doing it were slim and nil. Whereas this you see up here, I probably can hit him, but again, he's already dead. So, let's keep moving here, as I have yet to do anything. I kind of just hung around for the most part. So we're going to go ahead and try and catch up here, find out where some of these people are. Here's a Panzer I. Trick is actually getting up to him to hit him. But he's getting nailed by the T-18, one of the best TDs, at least in this tier. And he's already dead again before I can get up to him. Man, this is going to be sad if I don't do a whole heck of a lot. Come on. Man, this T-18's really rocking stuff. I haven't really had an opportunity to do much. But, then again, it happens from game to game. It's not guaranteed to do stuff, but yeah, oh well. So we're going to go ahead and crest up the hill, or should we go skip through town? I'm almost willing to wager skipping through town just to get into action a little quicker, because we're already pressing them hard. If I was them, I'd have pretty much the rest of my forces camped down there. Most of their stuff already ran up this way. Let's go ahead and run through the town and hopefully not get shot up. Now we have those guys up there. Okay, there are some stuff up there. They're worrying about that. Alright, let's see if I can't hit this this tank right here.
Looks like that one went right through.
Alright, so I'm missing a lot. And that might be because he might be at my max range here, which is a very good possibility. So we're going to try this. There we go. I can hit him, but I believe he's at the maximum range for me. So me actually being able to actually penetrate is a little rough. Ooh, that guy just got smoked. But as you can see, you can try to keep your you can try to keep on target. It is not easy, but you can. So sometimes it's easier to right click, sometimes it's not. Let's go ahead and hunt down the rest of these guys. I really haven't done a whole heck of a lot here. I've done 100 damage, as you can see there, but I mean, I could be a lot better. Not certainly doing a whole heck of a lot here, but oh well. Man, this tank is slow. I guess it's not a lot of torque on this thing. Man, where did that guy come from? He's getting a lot of kills. But I'm going to sweep down around from behind, see if I can't find anything in the woods over here, kill it off that way. But overall, like this tank would go great in Himmelsdorf. I can see it doing really well there, whereas the 2-pounder is working out really well here in this board. Primarily because most rapid fire tanks are great at long range, not so great in close range. Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Rapid fire tanks are great at close range, not so good at long range. And that's just because of the deviation in their spread of fire. Now, if I was right up on top of somebody, yeah, you better believe all those shots are going right through. I'm not going to have much problem at all. Man, where is that guy? He's just eliminating people left and right. Oh, he's dead. Oh well, so yeah, not a whole heck of a lot done there, but it gave you a little show of that tank. So we'll go ahead and move on to the following one there. Man, I could do a whole heck of a lot better than that. So we'll go ahead and move on to the Panzer II.
Let's go.
Well, first thing is first, wow, inks really got changed up a bit here. At least the minimap, it looks much different. And yeah, we'll have to see if the map itself is actually different, but it looks fantastically awesome, I must say. I believe this is one of the new improved maps, but I don't remember which ones have been improved. Anyway, I'm running the Panzer II G here, and this thing actually has some pretty fantastic armor for a tier 3. It's 30, which is pretty high up there. It's comparable with the Americans, at least. But the gun on this thing's rapid fire, which is nice. The other little tidbit is it can finally upgrade its gun to a higher level, what do you want to call it, a standard rate of fire gun once it fully completes its upgrade.
We nailed it back.
Oh, nuts. I was waiting for more rounds here, but nope, didn't have that option. Let's back out. I don't want to get involved in this mess. So we'll go ahead and go this way here. Try and catch some stuff over here. They have that little 2-pounder there guarding stuff. So we'll go ahead and come out this way. We'll wait a bit. It does have a 4-second reload, which is nice. It means that this thing's going to at least reload fast enough to be able to do some stuff. But it's... the damage is pretty good. As you can see there, I'm not going to lie. That was, man, you can spam click the living daylights out of this thing, and it's awesome. Let's go ahead and try and get this Valentine. I don't want to risk it, but I'm going to. Yeah. Oh, and we're reloading. Yeah, this thing doesn't have a bad reload time. Yikes. Okay, yup, let's get out of there. I was not ready for that. Oh man, surviving with 6 hit points is scary. Let's go ahead and repair the driver. And then there we go. Okay, wow, we are capping fast. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and be a nuisance to these 2 tanks here. I don't think that they are exactly ready. Oh, yep, that guy's in trouble. There we go, got him too. Man, I'm digging this thing. Oh, bad, there's a Panzer behind me. He's dead though. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way around here. So man, when this thing lights stuff up, it hits it hard, but it only hits it for, wow, that was not bad at all. We just completed that one. Oh, I didn't even get the chance to fire at that. Ooh, that was short. Yeah, this thing's awesome, especially in close range. Look at that. I got first class. What all did I get? Holy hell. I got first class. I got sharpshooter. I got master gunner. And I got Spartan. Really? Okay, well that Spartan's what saved my butt there at the end. But anyway, that was not bad at all. This thing does some pretty hefty damage. It does, what, 10 a pop? Yeah, it does average of 11 damage, so that's 11 damage as you're seeing. Penetration's meh, it's 40, so I was going through some stuff. Rate of fire is fantastic, but when you upgrade this thing, it fires that 23 rounds a minute, so about every 2 seconds even, give or take, maybe like 1.8. And that does 95 damage, so that's even better. Wait till you get that thing, then you're going to start smoking people left and right, and I can probably get, no, not yet. I can get close, but not exactly. It's 3,000 and I don't have that much. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade this thing, and we're going to wrap it up with that. So I want to thank you guys for tuning into this little tiny intro to 8.4 here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, I will catch you guys in the next episode of whatever it is I'm doing. World of Tanks. There we go. Alright, thanks guys, and I'll catch you later.